dozen spammers. I come because I heard that there were a lot of people here who cared about our country and cared about freedom and understood about it, and they were willing to act on this. Because I heard about this and believed that there could be a message sent, that is why I'm here, and the job is yours. I am not the campaign, you are the campaign. The message is our message, the message is the message of freedom and the message of America. So this is our task. Our task is to act upon this. We have political action to do, but we have other things to do as well. Because we don't know exactly how the campaign will work out. All I know is we've reached a lot more people and have achieved a lot more than I ever dreamed we would be able to do with the numbers of people. So we don't know, but the first thing, most important thing is, no matter what happens tomorrow or the next day, it should never be seen as an end point. We should see this as only the beginning. And only do it at the expense of liberty, which then undermines our prosperity. And this is where we are today. We're at a point now where the government and the welfareism and the socialism is all concentrating in Washington. Our pie is shrinking, and people are starting to realize it. So we see this as an opportunity. This should not be a point where you say, well, we can't do anything about it. But 20 or 30 years ago, when I first got involved in talking about this philosophy of liberty and emphasizing the Constitution, very few people would listen. Very few people heard it. But today, the country is alive with the enthusiasm, and it has a lot to do with you as individuals who have become aware of this. The information that has spread over the internet, the education that has occurred, the interest that has been expressed in Austrian free market economics. So there's been a major transition. So if we look to Washington and get despondent, we'll never win. But the answers aren't going to be found in what we have currently in Washington. They are going to be found when you have a lot more to say about what kind of a government you want. Make the decision on the role of government. What we should have is what the founders gave us. That is a government that is there to protect our liberties, not to run our lives, not to run the economy, and not to police the world. Surprised that there are so many. So my skepticism has been removed by you. Some have said that I have helped remove your apathy, but it's a mutual deal. So there is every reason in the world to be optimistic. We have the answers. We're better off than all the other countries in the world because we have great traditions. But if we don't restore those traditions, we have to be very, very concerned about our future. But because we once had a great constitution that we followed and a great prosperity, there is no reason in the world, even though there will be a time and a period that we will have to pay for the debt that we have accumulated. But if we do it correctly and just get out of the way, restore freedom, get rid of these taxes, have sound money, I believe it can be corrected within a year or two, and we would all have our prosperity and our freedom back.
so much for showing up. And remember, tomorrow, February 5th, get out there and vote.